I'm here. You've got a wonderful group of bills on your list today, and I'm here to specifically speak on House Bill 5266, and that concerning the student work release policies, something I'm super supportive of. I've had the opportunity to have young men and women come from the technical schools to come work in my business, and want to continue to support this. And I applaud the reach to look and see how we can collaborate with the workforce officer and that department with the technical high school career systems. You know, that when you get a young person that's not sure maybe what if they want to work in the trade, they're working in the schools, and they get the opportunity to actually work in the field and get the knowledge that they may say, yeah, this is definitely what I do, that their efforts are stronger in the school, or they say, you know, probably not what I really want to do, and can change and take up a new trade or a new educational process. I think that's excellent. We do have one caveat. So you think about it, a business owner reaches out, or a school reaches out to a local business owner, let's say in a plumbing shop, and that plumber and that young person, young man or female, comes and works for that plumbing shop, and they get that work thing. But now what we have is, for some reason, we have a policy that's existing that makes sure that we want to address during this bill discussion, that let's say the plumbing owner, the person that owns that plumbing shop, child is in the school system, is in the technical school system. There's a policy that says that person cannot work with their family business. And we need to address that. You think about somebody following the legacy of their parent in their business, what better than their own child? So an area that I want to make sure that it gets addressed is that policy is excluded. You know, how better to have that trade when, you know, that young man or young woman can't work for their parent, but their best friend can go work for their parent, and they have to look somewhere else to get a job. So in the deliberation on this bill, I hope that we take a look at that policy, but I'm glad that this bill is raised, and let's get more young people out in the workforce in the trade or business that they want to work in. So I thank you for your time, Senator Hartley, and the other members of the committee. Great question. It is such a valuable tool. I can't tell you how much opportunity now that, you know, obviously COVID hurt the technical high schools pretty tough. And so now that we have the opportunity for these young men and women to get out in the workforce early and to get that training ahead of which. So when you think about a person that's gone through their 4-year high school training, and they've already had work experience in the field, you know, practical and in their workshop, when they come out at 17, 18 years old, they're ready to go. Their training continues obviously after that, but they're of value, an extreme value, and their pay represents that too. So when we think about the opportunity to get out there, that young person is benefiting from a better pay scale and better knowledge. So and then practicals, because you can teach as much as you want in the classroom, but when you really get out in the field and have to deal with customers, customer relations, and also working with others, it's truly that invaluable product that we can do by allowing these and having that, as the good senator mentioned, good policies behind that, you know, that the districts understand what the policies have to be, when they can be released, to what type of a business they can be released to. Very, very important.